Welcome to the installation of the wardrobe with the model number 14006. This is applied for blue and red. If it's blue, it will be with a B in the back, and if it's a red one, it will be an R in the back. First, we start with the two long panel, as you can see in front of us. The panel number 1 and panel number 2. Next, by using this screw here, we're going to put into the panel. Now you require 22 of this screw. Next, wherever you can see there's a plastic ring like this one, you put in this screw in like so. Next, you tighten it in by putting in slowly. Now, it's one golden rules about this. You need to put in the screw in tightly, but please do not over tight or under tight, just enough to touch the surface ring there, as you can see there, like that. Otherwise the unit would not secure in properly. Next, we continue for the rest of the panel, and when you finish for the left hand side, you finish up also on the right hand side in the same manner. Next, we start with the panel item number 8. Now there is actually two pieces identical to this. One is a bottom piece and one is actually a top piece. Now this is actually the bottom piece. You can identify it by looking at there's actually 4 holes for the legs. 1 there, 2, 3 and 4. Now for the top piece, you can identify with like this. There's actually 4 big holes like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, where you can actually also see a yellow panel, which is later on put it in. 1, 2, 3 to put it in. This is easy identified by using the yellow panel, so you know this is actually the top piece of the unit. Now we actually start with the panel number 8, which is this one as described before. Now we do once again the same thing. We put in the screw there, 1 there and also 1 there, and then when we finish, we also put in the wooden picking on the side. Next, as you can see, we got 2 long panel, item number 6, which is the long slender piece like this one. This item number 6, 1 piece there and 1 piece on the other side. Now we need the positions. Make sure the groove is actually in that position, and the same as for this piece, in that position, in that manner. So we can later put the middle slate, which is this one, in the middle, as you can see, right like that. Now once you have slide in the middle piece in this position like that, we start to put in the wooden dowel, 1 at the end there and also 1 wooden dowel on this end there. Now the golden rules for wooden dowel is always put in 60% in and leave about 40% out like so. And we do the same thing is throughout the procedure. Whenever you use a wooden dowel, we always put in, we hammer in 60% in and 40% in this position. Next, we put in the existing number 8 that we have assembled before. We put it down in this position like that. As you can see, make sure the groove is actually facing downward like that, so we can put in the panel in this manner like so. Next, we put in the screw in, 1 there and also 1 on the other side. Now make sure the screw is actually facing point towards where the screw in, and we turn clockwise to tighten it in. Next, we start with the panel number 7, which is the top part of the wardrobe as described before. Now first, you need to put in 1 screw on this side like that. And once again, we tighten it in just enough to touch the plastic ring only. Do not over tight or under tight. And then next, we're going to put in this yellow panel, which is item number 13. We're putting 1 there and 2 wooden dowel in. And once again we also hammer in 60% in, like that, and then we put in like so, and put in one locking device. Make sure the arrow is facing towards where the screw coming from, and give a few tap. Make sure it's nice and tight before you use a flat screwdriver, and turn clockwise to lock it in, like so. And now this unit is ready to assemble. Next we turn the platform top piece upside down, and once again we put also 2 more screws in, one there and also one there, and again screw it in just enough to touch the plastic ring only. Next, on this end here we also put in 2 wooden dowels, one there and also one on the other side as well, like that. Next we need 2 locking device to lock in this top piece in. Now we position the piece like so and put in the unit in like that, as you can see, and then we put in locking device in. Once again we need to put in the arrow facing towards where the screw coming in, like that, and then we push in to lock it in, like so. Now once you're done, the unit should look like this. Next, you turn the whole unit upside down on the side like this position, and then next on the side there we put in 2 wooden dowels there on top, as you can see, like that. Now once you're done that, we also put in the white locking device in like that. Make sure the arrow is facing towards where the hole coming in, like that. So put 1 there, 2 there, 3 there, 4 there, 5 there, and the last on the corner 6 there. And on this side here we also put 2, 3 actually, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 on the corner. Now we're ready for the side panel to put in. Next we put in the side panel in on top of this side there. Now make sure you know which one's left and which one is right panel. Now next you put in the side panel. Now for this side here, as you can see, there's such a round edge, must be facing like this one to down to the other end. So this is actually for this one. Now you slowly put in all the screw in the hole, make sure it's in position, and then you give it a light tap like so to tighten it in, and then you turn the locking device in the clockwise direction, and then continue to lock it in like that. Wherever it's not in position, you can use a flat screwdriver and push the screw or the wooden dowel in the position like so. For example, if it's not fit, just give it a light tap and put it in position. Now once you have everything tapped and make sure it's actually nice and secure like so, and there's no gap, then you start using a Phillips screwdriver, a flat screwdriver, and turn in the clockwise position of the locking device to lock it in. And you lock there 1, 2, 3, and 4, and same on the other side there. We do 1 there to lock it in, 2 and 3 in this position. So now the unit must be looking like this. Next we flip the unit on the other end and face the unit now in this position like that, and we're ready to put in the next item. Next we install in this panel, which is item number 9. As you can see, first we put in 2 wooden dowels on the side there. As you can see, 1 there and also 1 there. We do the same, also 2 on the other side. Next we also put 2 wooden locking device there, 1 there and second locking device there. And next we put this one up in this position like so. Once the panel is actually in position, make sure it's nice and tight, and then we lock it in by turning the device clockwise position again. Make sure it's 180 degrees locking position. One there and also one there. And now we're ready to put in the next piece in. Next we're putting in the wooden dowel in. As you can see on this position there, this first panel we do one there, two there. Second piece we do one there, and also on the last bit here we do one there, and also for the last piece there we also put one wooden dowel there and one wooden dowel there. Now we hammer in 60% in and 40% out like so, and we do the same for the wooden dowel there. Next we put in the locking device, one there, and also one at the end as well, and we follow to the rest of the hole there as well. One there, 2, 3 and 4, and now the other end we also put 2 at the end. And last, also for the inner panel we also put in one locking device there and also one locking device there. Next we'll put in the side panel like that, and then we do the same manner for the other end as well. Make sure it's actually tight fit in all along. Once you have the panel in position, we start to lock in all the locking device. 3 on this side, also 4 on the long side here, and also 2 at the end. And make sure, most important, you also lock in the inner panel, 1 there and 2 there. Make sure it's secure.